Hello guys, my name is Grubby and we are watching the least favorite matchup of Tyler, which is against, of course, a Knight of Race. Let's see if Tyler can finally get better against a Knight of... It's not easy to play this matchup because you have to execute your micro incredibly good against Knight of. There is so many things to do. You have to use your Spirit Link. You have to use your Dispo against Rejuvenation. You have to make sure your Shadow Hunter won't get mana burned by Demon Hunter. You have to make sure your Blade Master isn't killed, isn't focused by Bears or Mass Dryads. There is so many different things to do. But what do we see now? Tyler is playing Blade Master, I guess, right? Is that a Blade Master? Yeah, this is a Blade Master with Headhunters, I believe. I can't see any other reason why Tyler would go for Warming against Knight of, if not for Headhunters. His opponent is going to be a Demon Hunter, the most annoying hero in the game, because of his mana burn ability. So, Tyler, what is your plan? You need to build your second barrel right now. So you won't get supply blocked. Get it. A little delay of barrows, second by Tyler. Okay, he's building it right now. Knight of is starting to creep with his Ancient of War. And we start the game officially because there's first blood. Evil Illidan against who? Against Mogul the Sly, okay. Mirror Image. Oh, Tyler is playing Mirror Image. Well, actually, this is a good map to play Mirror Image. Why? Because you can pull this camp with your Mirror Image. If you pull this camp, then when you're coming back to creep it, the Mad Golem won't use his slows, and the Rock Golem won't use his stance, which makes this camp way easier to creep. But the thing is Tyler aware of that trick? We will find out soon. Demon Hunter stealing the first row High Priest. Tyler is too late to stop it, unfortunately. Level 2 of Demon Hunter. He has mana burn on his first ability. What is his second choice? Is that his passive ability or maybe Immolation? Time to oh, he missed his mana burn. He used mana burn against an illusion. What a disaster, Tyler, don't be scared. Attack that Evil Illidan. Attack him. Attack him with your Blade Master if he wants to trade. Unfortunately, one of the hunters died. So far, this game looks good for the Knight of player. What is he doing? He's going for third Moonwall. Tyler is going for Voodoo launch. Is Tyler going to pull the camp with his Mirror Image? It's very important. If Tyler would pull this camp right now, he would get huge value out of this camp because he can also get a great item like Zombie Mask, like Scourge of Bone Chimes, like Boots of Kaltalas, like Ring of Archmage. So many great items. And please, you can try to pull it with your Headhunter or with Mirror Image. Unfortunately, but don't pull. Okay. Tyler is scared to creep that camp. Which he shouldn't be, to be honest, because he can creep it with Illusion. The Illusion will tank, and you can always pull that camp. And believe me, if you know how to pull this camp, it's easier to creep than this. But you have to pull this camp. It's not an easy thing to do, but once you get it, it's a piece of cake. Okay. Blade Master, almost level 3. Demon Hunter. Also, Potion of Replenishment. A good item to use right now. Great. Blade Master level 3. After creeping this camp, Tyler needs to back off and heal up and regenerate his mana. Double Okay, there is one Ancient of Wonders and double Ancient of Lore. Okay. Okay, and Tyler, Tauren Totem, Bestiary, and Shadow Hunter. So, what is the plan for Tyler right now? He's getting Troll's Regeneration, which is also good. Night Elf is trying to get level 3. I mean, if you don't know what to do in the game, as I'm always trying to convince you guys, if you don't know what to do, just creep. Creeping is always a good thing, because you get 3 things out of it. You get items, you get experience for your hero, and you get additional gold for getting creeps. For killing creeps, actually. Malfurion, Keeper of the Grove. Annoying hero because of his roots. But now he's playing his summons. No roots yet.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tyler, yeah, just creep. If you don't know what to do, just creep. Very well. Night Elf is going for Druids of the Claw. Yep, that's why he's taking up. That Night Elf isn't using his Ancient of War to creep mercenary camp, which isn't ideal. The Lion Horn of Stormwind, this is an item that improves, it increases armor of your units by 1.5 point. The description says actually it's only 1, look. Grants the hero and friendly nearby units 1 bonus armor. And in fact, it gives 1.5 armor. Which is a fake news, Blizzard. Please fix it. Spirit Walker, first one. Going for upgrades. Shadow Hunter level 2. Shadow Hunter skilled his Hex as his first ability. That Blade Master, man. That was close to lose your hero, Tyler. That was close. Book of the Dead. What an awful item. What an awful item against Night Elf. Night Elf is also creeping. So far, Tyler and his opponent just want to creep. Tyler is getting his Kodor Beast. Tyler could start to think about getting his second base soon. Let me explain you guys why it's important to get your second base against Night Elf before you break your sup life above 50. So, if you are going for expansion, second base as an orc, we are forcing Night Elf to all-in us. And someone might say like, dude, you just said that you force Night Elf to all-in you. It sounds scary. Yeah, it sounds scary, but actually, if you force Night Elf to all-in you, you get 1 even fight, which is most likely 50 supply against 50 supply. And if you can defend your second base, it means that you are winner of the game, most likely. Most likely you are the winner of the game. But let's say you are playing a 1 base against a 1 base with Night Elf, there is a little problem. Because if Night Elf sees you don't want to get for second base, he will just keep creeping the entire map. Creeping, 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 and banking his gold. And someone would say like, okay, so if I'm playing against a greedy Night Elf, then I will break my supply before the Night Elf gets 60 supply and attack him when he's at 50. Well, it sounds good, but just in theory. In practice, actually, there's a little nuance. Night Elf has so many moonwells, and a shop, Ancient of Wonders. And defensive position of Night Elf lets them to defend at the base with 50 supply against 60 easily. So playing a 1 base against a 1 base with Night Elf is one of the worst things you can do as orc. You have to get your second base. As we see, Tyler is getting decent first fight. His Bait Master was forced to use Invul Potion. He has great items. Shadow Hunter, he could have used Healing Salve to heal Bait Master when he was in Invul, in the effect of Invul Potion. Use your lesser quality potion, Tyler, try to do it. 41 supply against 42, Rider dies, Bait Master needs to be careful. This fight looks decent for Tyler. And imagine if Tyler had his second base behind all of that, guys. Imagine if Tyler was going for second base behind all of that. That would be crazy situation for him. I mean, it would be good situation for Tyler. Because a Night Elf would be forced to fight all the time. Okay. Dispel, rejuvenation. Reju, dispel, Tyler, please. Dispel. There is no point to focus Demon Hunter if he's under the effect of healing from Druids of the Claw, because this heal is simply too good. It heals like 400 HP in 8 seconds. That's why we always want to use Dispel ability of our Spirit Walkers. That's not an easy fight for Tyler right now. That little mistake, not casting the Dispel against Rejuvenation, might cost Tyler now a game. Both players have huge bank, 700 gold, 1000 gold. He's still producing Druids of the Claw. Tyler, more Kodo Beasts. Get more also. Against a composition made fully of bears, you actually don't want to get any other units than riders, like 2-3 riders, not more, but when we are at 50 supply, I would say you just want to get 1 rider, Kodo Beasts, and Spirit Walkers. Why? Because every unit I mentioned counters Druids of the Claw. Kodo Beasts can devour them. Rider can help to devour with the net, right? Spirit Walkers, Spirit Link, Dispel against Rejuvenation, and bonus damage against heavy armor. And as we see, Druids armor is heavy, which means they get double damage from magic type of attack. So that's why we want to get this composition. It works very well on the pro level, it works very well also at the level of Tyler. When you are playing on a higher level against Night Elf, and Night Elf sees that we are going for huge counter against Druids of the Claw, sometimes players like Life, the best Night Elf that we have right now in Warcraft 3, tries to switch again to Mass Dryads. Mass Dryads are actually very good against a huge number of Spirit Walkers, Kodo Beasts. Because Kodo Beasts can't really devour Dryads because it's an ranged unit, right? Spirit Walkers can't attack Dryads because they are magic immune. That's why. Is he going to get his third hero? Why is he waiting nearby this tavern? It looks like he's considering trying... Okay, I mean, he can't get his second hero because he's supply blocked. It's 49 supply against 49. Night Elf was creeping them up after the fight. Tyler was busy healing his units and trying to get his Blade Master back to this fight, which means Night Elf is stronger than Tyler, because he has better items. And if we look at the inventory of heroes, we see that each Night Elf's hero has full inventory, right? Dispel against summons, good, but look at these bears that are just rolling over Tyler's army. Try to save your Kodo Beasts. It's great that Tyler is using his Devour, but also that would be nice to try at least to move them back. It's not easy, but you have to try. As I said before, at this level, it's very hard to execute Orcs Micro in this matchup, because simply there is so many things to do. As I said, Devour with your Kodos, then micro them back, use Spirit Link, use Dispel against Rejuvenation, target opponent's units with Spirit Walkers, like make sure Spirit Walkers are attacking bears, not hero, because they won't deal any damage at all if you decide to attack hero with your Spirit Walkers, right? Then you have to be careful if your Blade Master isn't getting focused down. You have to make sure you won't get mana burn by Demon Hunter, right? There is so many things to do. You have to use Ensener, the net ability with your riders. There's so many things to do. And the things that Night Elf has to do is only mana burning, taking care of his Demon Hunter, and spamming rejuvenation with bears. These are the only things that Night Elf has to do. That's why on the low level it's easier to play Night Elf against Orc than Orcs to play against Night Elves, right? But on the other hand, right, let's fight. Tyler, he needs to spam his Spirit Link. He's doing that again. He needs to spam his Spirit Link again. A Hex on that Demon Hunter. Blade Master is in troubles. He needs to be careful. He might be forced to move back soon. One Spirit Walker dead. Kodobis is devouring one of the birds. Tauren in the fight. But this Tauren won't do that much. I would say that going for Taurens against birds isn't really that good idea, by the way, guys. Okay, there is a nice healing wave, beautiful micro of that Druid of the Claw. Demon Hunter isn't even touched, and he has Potion of Great Healing and Evil Potion. There's like no way to kill that guy. Can Alfurion die? Can Tyler hit him with Critical Strike? Unfortunately not. 39 supply against 44. Night Elf is still ahead, and Night Elf has his second base. Demon Hunter, he used his Evil Potion, he killed a Berserker, and now he's trying to get that Kodo Beast. Can Tyler save it? No. Oh, and he saved the bear with his Staff of Preservation. Damn. Okay, I will continue my speech about the theory of this matchup. So, as I said, it's way easier to micro with Night Elf at this level than with Orcs. But, as I said, it's way more difficult to execute Orcs micro in this matchup. But, because of that, there is more also micro potential for Orcs in this matchup. That's why on the pro level, almost every single professional Orc is destroying Night Elves now. I mean, let's say we have 5 best of 5 of Orcs against Night Elves, top players. I would say that at least 4 best of 5 right now would be won against an Orc player. And before somebody would say something, hey man, maybe you are a Night Elf player yourself. No guys, actually I am an Orc player. I'm the best Polish player right now. I won an offline event 3 weeks ago, which makes me the best Polish player. It was basically a Polish championship, and I won it. And I'm Orc player, so there is no propaganda. This is sadly truth, the things that I just said. I hate to play against Night Elf as well, but this is truth. So it's very difficult to play Orc against Night Elf at this level, but it's easier at the professional level. But you have to be a great player to execute Orcs micro against Night Elf. Because there are more things you can do, that's why you have more room for play potential. Some skill movement, right? So you are not as much limited as Night Elf is. Tyler, he's trying to attack his opponent. It's 49 supply against 60. Still, advantage of Night Elf. The biggest problem is that Keeper is level 5 and Demon Hunter is about to get level 6. Summoned units by Malfurion. Hex on that Demon Hunter. He will use his mana burn against Shadow Hunter soon, but Tyler is spamming hexes. Now he will get mana burn, you can see that, yeah? Yeah, Exa said, level 4 of Shadow Hunter. Night Elf has 1600 gold, he isn't creating and making any units, that's a big mistake. 45 against 53. Demon Hunter is trying to hunt down Shadow Hunter. He using Healing Wave. He didn't hex the Demon Hunter. He should have hexed Demon Hunter, then use Healing Wave. Change the spirit form of that Spirit Walker. Tyler is trying to save his hero, but Demon Hunter is about to get level 6, and this guy is immortal. Like, there is no way Tyler can kill him. He's just immortal. I think this game is collapsing totally for Tyler. It's getting worse and worse. Not only because of the hero's level, because Demon Hunter is about to hit level 6. That Blade Master has... Okay, Tyler leaves the game. And Tyler leaves the game. Okay, I would like to break this game down. What was the biggest mistake that Tyler did this game? I mean, he doesn't know that you can creep this camp easily with mirror image. You can creep this, then when you are fighting against Demon Hunter, you can creep immediately this camp when he moves back to his base, just pulling it with your mirror image. I think I have shown that before on one of my videos. So, but let's ignore that. I mean, he was creeping, so it was okay. The biggest problem was that Tyler didn't go for second base. Going for torrents actually isn't the best idea against Nightov, because he will overwhelm you with huge amount of Druids of the Claw. And let's say, if you have many torrents, it means you don't have Spirit Walkers. And if you don't have enough good number of Spirit Walkers, it means you will never have enough enough mana for your dispel to dispel rejuvenation of Druids of the Claw. And if Nightov knows how to use it, right, he will get huge value out of this ability. So I would recommend to try to go for second base when you are about to get 50 supply. Just before breaking the supply, get your second base. This way, you are forcing Nightov to constantly attack you, so he can't get his own second base, and he's on a huge timer pressure. So whenever he's going back to his base and healing up, he has a thing in his mind, a little monkey that tells him, dude, he's about to get his second base, he'll have a better economy, and if that second base will run for 2 minutes, he'll overwhelm us with huge number of riders, Kodo beasts, and Spirit Walkers, so our Druids of the Claw will be useless. That's why you want to play around the second base. Guys, I'm doing my best to share my knowledge, to comment games as well. I will be glad if you can leave a subscription, if you can leave a comment to this video, leave a like, because it will help me to get better, to improve my speaking skills, to improve trying to explain my thoughts in Warcraft 3. Also, it will help me to improve the numbers of this channel, and I will keep my motivation and do my best to get better at explaining some things, and maybe in future I will also try to run some tournaments for English speaking viewers. Thank you so much.